Hey, we got Enigmatic Nomadic's Jamie here. He is building out Lizz's bus. Lizz's bus. Now, what was it about? It was like about a year ago, wasn't it? At the van build that he had in Parker, Arizona back in November of 2019. Back before all the you-know-what V stuff. Remember all? Back when the world was a normal, ordinary place. Anyway, and you know, he was building out a he was building out he was going to have a whole thing where he's going to buy a bus for Lizz and build it out, and it didn't quite happen then. And then he said he was going to do it at the RTR later in January, and it didn't quite happen then. And then he decided to move back east. And he didn't do the van build this year. He was going to do it, and then, I don't know, it rained a lot, and they had to clear land. He's up in North Georgia now, and it just didn't happen. Maybe the van build will happen sometime this spring, who knows. But anyway, he did manage to get, a couple months ago over to Kentucky, I think it was, and he bought a bus for Lizz so that he can fix it up. And that's what he's been doing. He said it's kind of been hard because usually when he does the van builds, he has a whole crew of people there. Everybody with a specialty, and they're all busy. But without the van build this year, it's just him, and he's had, it's hard to build for him. He knows solar and he knows some stuff, but other stuff he gets other people to help him with. And he has Buddy here to come by and help him out with some of the, some of the cabinetry and stuff like that. So he's getting the bus worked on. He's still got a way to go yet. But anyway, there's Jamie there in North Georgia, Enigmatic Nomadics, and so working on the bus for Lizz. And the best clickbait award goes to Rolling Earthship, my Harley stolen at El Beach. All right, so, he's having a real nice day driving around on his Harley, and it's Luis, right? Luis. Anyway, so Luis, okay, let's just say we've all done this, right? We forgot where we parked. Right? And he goes to where he thought he parked, and the motorcycle ain't there. And then, of course, he looks around a little bit and suddenly realizes, oh, darn it, I parked it over there instead, so... No, it wasn't stolen. There it is, okay? Come on. Cheapers. Whoa, your Harley's stolen. I gotta watch that. What happened? You call the cops? Man, come on, man. He got me to watch. Some scary stuff for RV Rebel Girl. She's on her way from Arizona, I believe, up to Illinois to hang out with some friends and family for the holidays, and she's in Fort Worth, Texas. And anyway, scary thing. There's apparently a police chase going on, and the cop car pulls out in front of her, and they block the traffic, and they realize somebody's coming down the road. There's a big chase thingy going on, and she's like the first in line, and behind where they stopped everybody, and then all of a sudden this chase car, whatever the car that's being chased, comes screeching down the road, and it comes right in her lane, and she's just praying to holy heck that it doesn't hit her, because it's coming right at her. The cops are there. What's going on? Oh my goodness. And then she says, she was so concerned about her vehicle and herself and her dog, Danny, that she didn't turn the camera on. So she just had a few still photos of some of what was going on, the cop there and all that. Anyway, so then, the chase car comes down and makes a right and just misses her, and zooms past, and then all the cop cars come down too, but everything's okay. And then she manages to turn the camera on to see some of the, what was coming next. But anyway, scary stuff there. Oh my goodness, for RV Rebel Girl Carol. And they throw these, what are called stop sticks, okay? So that's how they try to stop a car that they're chasing. They get ahead of it, put stop sticks down. They will, they'll flatten your tires if you drive over it. And then the car can't go very fast and they can catch up. RV Rebel Girl used to be a cop down there in Florida. And so she knows what's going on. Anyway, this was pretty scary. I've had that happen to me a couple times. I was on Interstate Highway I-66 in Arlington, Virginia once, and they had a police chase, and Oh my gosh, yeah. You know, you see this car shooting past you like 150 miles an hour, and then 30 cop cars, and you literally are just like, oh, and you pull over into everybody was pulling over into the breakdown lane or the whatever. Oh my goodness, it was just, you know, your heart's pounding, and man, oh yeah, wow. Anyway, RV Rebel Girl. Yeah, wow. She should have had the camera running, though, man. She needs to get a dash cam, you know, one of those dash cammy things that's just running all the time. She would have got it then. That's not all. There's more incidents along I-30 that she has to deal with there in Texas. So she decides to pull over to a Cracker Barrel and just relax for a little while. Oh, scary drive there for RV Rebel. Got Dr. Hannah Straight. Motivation and inspiration. That's what, it's going to be okay. Breathe deeply. Motivation and inspiration video from Dr. Hannah Straight. RV Rebel Girl needs to watch that. We got Samantha Olmstead, the former flight attendant who is now in a van. She is now in California. Rosie and the crew are hanging out in Vegas. Okay. Anyway. A good one from S&S and the RV Cats, what it's like to travel with all these crazy restrictions. Love your RV, replacing a porch light on your vehicle. Yeah. Kitschy travels at the Billy Graham Library. Oh, yeah, she's over in Asheville, North Carolina. Isn't that somewhere like in Charlotte? I don't know. I didn't watch it, but I will. I'm going to watch it. I'm going to watch it. Got an update from BVD Blue Van Dan, just kind of checking in on what's going on there in southwestern Arizona, and he sold the property. He's got some money now, and he's kind of what now? What now? What was it the other day? He accidentally drove away with his Wi-Fi or his whatever, the antenna on top of the car that or the vehicle that picks up the cell signal, right? So he could do the internet stuff, and drove away, and that all busted up and fell, and anyway, so he's been dealing with that. So anyway, he's camped out and just kind of checking out what to do next. I think he's got an idea, maybe getting some land or something. He was talking earlier about getting some land up there where Aja is, up there in the Flagstaff area. But I don't know. We'll see. A new one from Bandit the Nomad Pug, Ed and Sue, right? Ed and Sue and Bandit, and yeah, anyway, they are at the remote desert bar there, where everybody's done a video from that. I think we saw Aja do that a while back. Of course, they're all hanging out together, pandemonium and all that. And anyway, enjoy the journey life. Tom is his name. Very interesting video here. He did a video the other day about they're the couple with their son that have all the fancy vehicle and the tow car and the fancy following. They have a whole caravan of vehicles, and they do a nice job of showing where they were. They drive with Florida. They were harassed down in Florida, then they went all the way up to Tennessee and stuff like that. Anyway, he did a good video the other day about all the money that they've been spending in the past year for all of their exploits there, and then he does a kind of a Q&A reacting to a lot of the comments. He said he's an accountant. That's what his profession is. So he went through a lot of stuff. Good video here. Check it out. It's called Unexpected RV Expenses, explaining a little more about all the money stuff, and that's a big part of living on the road, is dealing with all the finances and the money and the insurance and all the fees at all the different parks, and yeah, and a lot of them have upfront fees you got to pay, and they bought and sold a vehicle, and blah, 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 blah. So anyway, good stuff there from Tom there at Enjoy the Journey Life. The ex-pauters over there in Europe going completely nuts with all the crazy stuff going on, lockdowns and stuff. And anyway, so yeah. Risky the Creeper, the Santa Glow mold hut in Portland, Oregon, with thousands and thousands of Bob Wells? Is that Bob Wells? Is that Sheep Are Living Bob? An army of Bobs dressed as Santa Claus. All right, anyway, good stuff there. Creeper. Hey, that's it for today. Monday, what is it? No, wait. Saturday. Saturday morning. You know, one of the negatives of living in a beautiful place like this with these extremely high ceilings is that. See that thing? That is one of those smoke alarmy thingies, okay? Now mine's working fine. It's just quiet and purring away there, but the one out in the other room there is chirping. You know, every couple minutes, chirp, chirp, which probably means something's wrong with the battery or I don't know what. And then it does that, and then it stops doing that, and then it does that again, and it stops doing it. Anyway, we don't have a ladder that's high enough to reach that. You know, we just, you know, it's like up there, I don't know how many thousands of feet up. You got it called the superintendent here at the apartment complex. You know, they have a guy come out with a ladder, and he'll fix up the thing. We don't think it's the battery, though, because they did put new batteries into these just not that long ago, but it's something wrong with the damn gizmo. But it's now chirping. You know, it's like, you know, I don't know. I shut all the doors last night, got my fan on in my little sleeping closet there, and I slept like a baby. But, you know, this morning, yeah, it's chirping. You just hear chirp. So hopefully, it's a Saturday, so hopefully they can get somebody out here to take a look at it. But yeah, you got these things, the ceilings are up so high, there's, you know, a normal ladder won't reach that. You have to have a special long ladder, and, you know, so yeah, so. Hopefully they can make an emergency visit out on a Saturday and fix that, whatever it's doing. But it's, yeah, it's a little annoying anyway. All right, everybody, it is Saturday. We're going to have 2 live streams today, 9:30 a.m. Eastern and 7 p.m. Eastern. And we may do some revealing about the Camo Awards. I think we will. And anyway, so we'll let you know. So stay tuned. All right, folks, thanks for watching. Merry Christmas to one and all. And to all, a good day.